Hello everyone. In yesterday's lecture, in last lecture, we have discussed the basic concepts, okay, of lesson number 1, that is the earth and the gratitude. Oh, okay. Today we will see some topics related to lesson number 1, that is the earth and gratitude. Yesterday we have discussed about the shape of the earth. After we have discussed about what is meant by axis, what is meant by rotation, what is meant by revolution, okay, what is meant by latitude, what is meant by longitude. Yes, all these, we are southern hemisphere, northern hemisphere, western hemisphere, eastern hemisphere, okay, we all have just studied all these concepts. Okay, today we are going to discuss some topics of this lesson. Okay, so let us discuss it. Let us first discuss the earth use, size and making a globe. Okay, so why there is a necessity to have the globe, okay, that we are going to discuss. The length of east-west diameter of earth is 12,756 kilometer, and length of north-south direct diameter of the earth is 12,714 kilometer. Here the length, okay, length in case of the east-west direction, okay, and the north-west diameter, north-south diameter have been given. Okay, so east-west diameter of the earth is of 12,756 kilometer, while the length of north-south diameter of the earth is 12,714. That means the north-south diameter is less than the east-west diameter. Get it? And I have told you the values. There are forests, uneven lands, innumerable islands of different size, buildings, oceanic waters on the surface of the earth. And therefore, to determine the location of a place, it is practically impossible to draw some horizontal and vertical lines on the earth. Obviously, yesterday I only told you that whatever the latitude, longitude, these are the imaginary lines that we cannot draw on the earth's surface. Practically, it is not possible because just because of the physiography, we are having hills, we are having the desert, we are having the oceans, we are having the plains, plateaus. Okay, so many landforms are there. We are having the forest, we are having the numerous quantity of islands at whatever different size of islands, okay, buildings. So oceanic waters bodies are also there. So many, just because of the just because of the physiography of the earth, it is just practically it is impossible to draw the original horizontal and vertical lines, and that's why, okay, we are having the concept of latitude and longitude, which are the imaginary lines that are drawn on the surface of the earth, that are not the actual lines. Okay, so in order to overcome this difficulty, geographers develop a miniature model of the earth, and it is known as the globe. Yesterday I told you about the globe, that on the globe, okay, if we will just take the globe, we will see the so many latitudes and longitudes passing through it. And yesterday only we have discussed about the latitude, okay, or it is called as simply a grid. Okay, it is also called as a grid. So that only we have discussed yesterday. So we just take the help of the globe. With the help of the globe, we can locate the place very easily on the surface of the earth. Okay. So thus a globe can be used to determine the location on the earth. We are having actually a map also, but there are the limitations of using the maps and globe. Both are having the advantage and disadvantage over that earlier you have understood. Okay. But the globe can be used to determine the location of the earth. Now, the next point is the angular distance. Now, let us know what is mean by angular distance. The location of any place on the earth is determined with respect to the center of the earth. Yesterday only I told you that this is the equator which divides the earth into two equal parts. Okay, understood? So, this is the central part. Okay. So, what is mean by angular distance? So, the location of any place on the earth is determined with respect to the center of the earth. Any point, suppose this is the Okay. Any point on the earth makes an angle with the plane of equator. This is the plane of equator. Okay. This is the plane of. Suppose I have taken this. Suppose this is the N and N. I have written already. Sorry, and B. And suppose I am taking point on X here, and I will name it as X. So suppose I want to calculate the angle. So what I will do? Okay, I will just make an angle with this center of the earth. With the center of the earth. Okay. Suppose this is angle of 30 degree. Suppose this is the angle of 30 degree. So you can locate the place of this. In this way, you can locate the place with calculating the angular distance. Okay. So at any point on the earth makes an angle with the plane of the equator. This measure of this angle is used in determining the location of a place. Similarly, I am drawing one point here. Okay, it is a Y. Okay. Now I will just draw a line which is just coincide with the center. Okay, centers from the center I will just draw this line. And now if I want to measure the angle, then it would be 60 degree. So the angular distance between B and B, that is of 60 degree. Now in this way we can locate the place of any place. So that is called as the angular distance. Now earlier we have discussed, yesterday only we have discussed about the latitudes and the longitude, that the horizontal line which runs from east to west, okay, in the direction east to west are called as the latitudes. So we have earlier discussed, in the last lecture we have discussed about the equator, we have discussed about the Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, Arctic Circle, Antarctic Circle. These are the important parallels on the earth. Yesterday we have discussed it. Again I have told you about the numbers of latitude. Okay, you will see here. Suppose this is the equator. Okay, it is the north, it is the south direction. So there are 90 such kind of 90 latitude towards the north and 90 latitudes towards the south. Okay, if it is towards the north, we will just write it as a north, and if it is towards the south, we will write it as the south. Okay, so 90 to the north plus 90 to the south plus 1, that is of equator, total is 181. So how many latitudes are there? Total number of latitudes are 181. Yesterday only we have discussed, but just for summary. Okay, now today we are going to calculate the number of longitudes. Okay, so see how we have calculate the numbers of longitude. Okay, see. As we have seen yesterday, equator divides the earth into two equal parts, that is the northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. Okay. Likewise, if we will draw the central line from the horizontal, that we just draw one imaginary line that runs from north to south direction. Okay. It divides the earth into western hemisphere and this eastern hemisphere. This is the eastern hemisphere, this is the western hemisphere. Understood? So this is called as the 0 degree longitude or prime meridian. Longitude or prime meridian. Okay. And opposite to that, that means backside of that, we are having 180 degree. How much? 180 degree. It is a 0 degree, and behind that one, exactly opposite to that, it is 180 degree. Angle is what? How much? 180 degree. Okay, so 180. This is the 0 degree longitude, and this is the 180 degree longitude, opposite to the 0 degree. So calculate 179. Now just 179 towards the west side and 179 towards the east side. Just like this. So 179 towards the west side plus 179 towards the east side. कितनी है? So total how much? 179 to east, 179 to east, one of 0 degree and one of 180 meridian. Okay, so total is what? 360. Total is what? 360. So how many longitudes are there? Total are 360. Okay, now in this way we have just calculated the number of latitude and number of longitude, and we have just known the values that 180 number of latitudes are 180 and number of longitudes are 360. In this way we have calculated. Okay, now we are going to discuss the labeling the meridian. Meridian को कैसे label करना? Okay, so while labeling the value of meridian, it is necessary to mention whether it is in the eastern hemisphere or western hemisphere. Actually अगर आपको location and extent, location है तो आपको ठीक है, आपको ये दिखाना पड़ेगा सिर्फ हेमिस्फीयर, लेकिन आपको extent जाना है, extent अगर जानना है किसी place का, तो east suppose ये east और west है, ये एक place है suppose, ये दोनों का extent जाना है तो इसका experiment और इसका experiment देखना पड़ेगा, ठीक है? That is the extent देखने की बात है तो वो ठीक है, लेकिन अगर आपको लोकेशन देखना है तो आपको लोकेशन कैसा देखना पड़ेगा, ठीक है, कि कौन से हेमिस्फीयर में है ये देखना जरूरी है. ओके, सी if you want to label the value of the meridian, it is necessary to mention whether it is in the eastern hemisphere or western hemisphere. Okay, suppose the meridians from the eastern hemisphere are referred as, suppose अगर eastern hemisphere में है ये meridian, देखो I just written here the meridians towards the east and meridians towards the west. I have written here. Okay, so here west. So how we are going to write? We are going to write in this manner. If it is, देखो मैंने बोला 360 degrees है, 1 degree each आएगा. Suppose it is 10 degree towards the eastern hemisphere, then you will write here east. If it is 15 degree east, if it is 25 degree east, अगर eastern hemisphere में है इस show करो. If it is towards the western hemisphere, then we will write here, okay, the west. That is W. Okay, so in this way you can label the eastern hemisphere and western, the meridians of eastern hemisphere and western hemisphere. Okay, understood? Likewise, if you want to locate the latitude, suppose the meridians of northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere, likewise 10 degree north, 10 degree south, 15 degree north, 15 degree south, likewise same. Only what you have to just do, you have to mention the hemisphere only. Okay, understood? अगर longitude है तो eastern western hemisphere शो करना पड़ेगा और latitude है तो northern और southern hemisphere शो करना पड़ेगा. That is the fact. Okay. Now, the distance between any two adjacent parallel is same everywhere, and it is 1 kilometer. See, 1 kilometer. People, 111. See here. Suppose these are the parallels. So distance between each parallels is same everywhere, and it is 111 kilometer. कितना है distance? 111 kilometer. Okay. The distance between any two adjacent meridian is not same everywhere. वो कभी भी देखो, ये जो पैरेलल का डिस्टेंस नहीं है हमेशा कहीं पे भी लो, वो एडजेसेंट, अगर ये एक मेरिडियन है, सॉरी एक पैरेलल है और एक दूसरी पैरेलल है, ये दोनों का किसी भी दोनों जो है पॉजिटिव, अगर हमने ये देखो एडजेसेंट इसका लेंगे ना हम, ये डिस्टेंस हमेशा आपको क्या मिलेगा 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 कहीं पे भी लो सिमिलर डिस्टेंस we will get. But if we will talk about the meridians, अगर हम बात करेंगे मेरिडियंस की, so देखो you will clearly understand just with the figure. समझ में आ जाएगा आपको कि the distance is not same. देखो अगर यहाँ पे जाता है ये पोल की तरफ देखो, क्योंकि इक्वेटर पे तो ये फ्लैटेंड है एरिया, पर जब हम पोल की तरफ जाते हैं तो ये जो डिस्टेंस कम हो जाता है, ये देखो यू कैन क्लियरली सी दिस, ये डिस्टेंस जो है ये कम हो जाएगा। तो यहाँ पे जो मेरिडियन का डिस्टेंस, दो टू एडजेसेंट मेरिडियन का डिस्टेंस कभी भी सेम नहीं रहेगा, इट वुड नॉट बी सेम एवरीवेयर। ओके, so that is the fact. Now next thing, earlier I have told you just the value of parallels and meridian in degrees, minutes and seconds. ठीक है, अगर आपको लॉन्गिट्यूड और लैटिट्यूड को एक्सप्रेस करना है, यानी लोकेट करना है एक पर्टिकुलर प्लेस, ठीक है, तो हम उसको किस में लेते हैं, डिग्री। आपको डिग्री से पता है, अब जस्ट नाउ आई टोल्ड यू 5 डिग्री, 6 डिग्री, 7 डिग्री, 90 डिग्री, 10 डिग्री। लेकिन जब हम एक्सटेंट शो करते हैं ना, एक्सटेंट मींस व्हाट, सपोज कि ये हमारा इंडिया, ठीक है, तो ये हुआ इसका वेस्ट, वेस्ट में गुजरात और इसमें अरुणाचल प्रदेश। अब मुझे ये देखो, ये क्या है, ये वर्ल्ड मैप है। वर्ल्ड मैप में मुझे एक्सटेंट देखना है, यानी ये इंडिया कहां से कहां तक के फैला हुआ है, स्प्रेड है, मुझे ये काउंट करना है, वेस्ट और ईस्ट। तो मैं वेस्ट यहाँ पे देखो, मैं इसका डिस्टेंस लूंगी और ईस्टर्न हेमिस्फीयर में इतना डिस्टेंस लूंगी, तो ये जो मैं कैलकुलेट करूंगी दैट इज कॉल्ड एज द एक्सटेंट। ये कहां से कहां तक के फैला हुआ है, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज द एक्सटेंट। अंडरस्टूड। और जब हम ये एक्सटेंट शो करते हैं, ओके, तो हम डिग्रीज, मिनट और सेकंड में करते हैं। तो सपोज चलो मैं एक आधी कोई भी वैल्यू ले लेती हूँ, ठीक है, तो मैं एक्सप्रेस करूँ, समझो इट इज 83 डिग्री, ओके, एंड 30 मिनट्स एंड 5 सेकंड्स। तो देखो degrees, you know that's how it is mentioned, 0 and the upper of the whatever the side value is there. If you want to show the minute, then 1 line, and if you want to show the second, then 2 line. In this way only the geographical extent is shown. अगर आपको किसी भी लोकेशन की भी प्लेस का, किसी भी कंट्री का geographical geographical extent अगर जानना है, then you have to know the degree. You will just express the values in degrees, minute and second. So again I am just repeating, if you want to show the degree, then this side you use single line indicates the minute and double line indicates the second. Okay, so that was all about the values of parallels or meridians in degrees, minutes and seconds. Okay, now yesterday only we have discussed about the graticules, that is the when the parallels and meridians on the globe form a net like this. Yesterday only we have discussed about it, what is meant by graticule. Suppose these are the parallels and these are the meridians, so it forms a net like structure, and this is called as the graticule or graticule. This is called as the graticule, and with the help of that you can locate a particular place. जैसे मैं अभी यहाँ पे मुझे प्लेस लोकेट करनी है, तो सपोज इट इज अ नॉर्दर्न हेमिस्फीयर, इट इज द सदर्न हेमिस्फीयर. Yesterday only I have, that means in the last lecture only I have discussed it. It is western hemisphere, it is eastern hemisphere, and suppose it is the equator. Suppose it is the equator, and if you want to locate the India, then we will see that it is located in northern hemisphere and eastern hemisphere. Obviously it is clearly understood, this is the northern hemisphere and this is the eastern hemisphere. So India is located in northern and eastern hemisphere. Thus we can locate a place with the help of the grid. Okay, so geographical information system, that is GIS, actually in modern age also we take the help of this longitude and latitude, and the most famous examples are GIS, that is the geographical information system, GPS, you know it very well. With the help of the mobile, you can just see if suppose you want to see the location of any place, you just on the mobile with the help of the GPS, you can just search that place. Okay, that is possible just with the help of the GPS. So you all are aware about the GPS, that is the global positioning system. Then Google Maps. Okay, and if you want to know the location of any place, you just take the help of the Google Maps. Okay, then Wikimapia, okay, etc. are some of the other systems in determining the location. Not only the globe just help us to show the location, but the other technique just I have told you earlier, that is the GIS, GPS, Google Maps, Wikimapia. Okay, all these are the other systems and advanced systems for determining the location of any place. Okay, so all these systems make use of latitudes and longitudes to determining the location on the earth. Without knowing the latitudes and longitude, you can't locate the place. And in this way, latitude and longitude plays an important role in locating the place. Okay, so that was all about the lesson number 1, Earth and Gratitude. In last lecture, in today's lecture, we have completed the lesson number 1, the Earth and the Gratitude. Okay, and now only 1 minute, I will just take the question answer. Okay, so see the first question, that is tick the correct option. What term is used for imaginary east-west horizontal lines? So that are east-west means parallels. Okay, what is the shape of the meridian? Meridians semicircular. You can see it. It is semicircular. See, shape is semicircular. You can easily see this. Half दिख रहा है आपको? Half circle दिख रहा है? That's why meridian का shape कैसे होता है? Semicircular. Okay. The shape of the meridian is semicircular. Now next one. Next question is what? What do the parallels of latitude and meridians of longitude together form on the globe? Just now I have discussed what forms latitude and longitude. That is the grid, or you say, sorry, gratitude. Okay, grid, or you can say gratitude. Okay, how many parallels are there in the northern hemisphere? Total are 181, 90 towards the north and 90 towards the south. Plus 1 equator, total 181. Now tell me what is in the north equator? That is 90. Okay. Which circle forms the eastern and western hemisphere? Obviously, the 0 degree or prime meridian, 0 degree longitude or prime meridian, and 180 degree meridian. Which circle appears as a point on the globe? North and south pole. Okay, and the last question, how many places on the earth may be located at 45 degree north parallel? Many places. One or only 2 places? No, many places. Many places are located at the 45 degree north parallel. So in this way, we have completed our lesson number 1 and MCQs of lesson number 1. Okay, in the next lecture, we will discuss the second lesson. Okay, till then, goodbye and have a nice day, you all.